A U.S. Army Explosive Ordnance Disposal (EOD) unit is on patrol, trained to dismantle bombs before they can kill soldiers or civilians. These men live on the edge of death, moving carefully in a place where the enemy could be anyone, and a bomb could be anywhere. The team is called in to respond to a suspicious improvised explosive device, IED, left in the middle of a dirt road. Thompson kneels beside the device, examining it. He's calm, methodical. Suddenly, a local man watching from a nearby rooftop catches Eldridge's attention. He's on a cell phone. He's not panicking, not leaving, just watching. He's only a few feet away from the device when, boom! With Thompson gone, a replacement arrives, Staff Sergeant William James. James is nothing like the by-the-book Thompson. He's brash, he's unpredictable, and he seems almost addicted to the adrenaline of defusing bombs. James circles the vehicle. His gloved hands probe the surface. Then he leans into the trunk. What he finds inside is a meticulous IED, an expertly rigged bomb made from multiple artillery shells and dozens of wires, all packed tightly around a trigger mechanism. But rather than call in support or maintain a safe distance, James becomes fascinated. He starts pulling at wires, studying how the device is constructed. As James probes deeper, the scene becomes tenser. The wires twist around each other like veins. The explosives are enough to flatten half a city block. With each wire he exposes, he uncovers more bombs, more layers, more complexity. The bomb remains intact. James remains locked in his obsession. Staff Sergeant William James, Sergeant J.T. Sanborn, and Specialist Owen Eldridge are part of a convoy escorting British private military contractors. Their vehicle convoy stops after encountering a possible threat near a remote structure. Suddenly, gunfire. One of the British contractors drops. Sniper. Sanborn pulls out a Barrett 50 cal sniper rifle from the dead contractor's gear. He sets up on a sandbag while James helps spot through a monocular. Eldridge watches their flanks nervously. One wrong movement could mean death. Sanborn struggles to get a clean shot. The EOD team, led by Staff Sergeant William James, responds to a potential roadside IED threat. They begin to secure the area, cordoning off the street, trying to create a safe perimeter for James to inspect and disable the suspected explosive device. A sedan begins accelerating toward the blockade. Not slowly, not cautiously, quickly. Too quickly. James turns. The car isn't stopping. Sanborn yells from a distance. Eldridge raises his weapon. The other soldiers aim at the approaching vehicle, but James doesn't wait for the order. He steps into the middle of the street, body firm, gun raised high. No gesture, no brake lights, no surrender. Just movement, deliberate and fast. He keeps the rifle aimed squarely at the windshield. His finger trembles over the trigger. The soldiers around him shout warnings in Arabic. Chaos brews, civilians scatter. The tension is razor thin. James locks eyes with the man behind the wheel, just a shape behind glass, unreadable, unblinking. The team arrives to find a man, Middle Eastern, terrified, trembling, standing in place, arms raised, eyes wide with silent pleading. He's not running, he's not shouting, he's simply standing still, because he can't move. Strapped tightly to his torso is an elaborate suicide vest. Chains, locks, bricks of explosives, and a crude but deadly detonation device strapped to his chest. This is not a willing bomber. This is a hostage, a man being used as a bomb. James approaches, cautious but determined, while Sanborn and Eldridge hold the perimeter. The air is thick with tension. The man is crying softly. James steps in close. He speaks calmly, trying to comfort the man. He sees the fear in his eyes, the helplessness. He knows this isn't a terrorist. James drops to his knees and opens his toolkit. He begins examining the vest. It's a nightmare of wires and crude ingenuity, dozens of points of failure. Multiple bricks of explosives are bound with heavy padlocks and rusted chains. The problem? The locks. The chains are wrapped tightly. No easy access to the wires underneath. He'll need to cut through the padlocks just to begin defusing the bomb. He signals for bolt cutters. Sanborn tosses them over. James works quickly, sweat pouring down his face despite the cooling suit. The man's chest heaves in panic. His eyes are darting from James's face to the explosive device, hoping for a miracle. Time is running out. The mechanism appears to be on a crude timer, but it's unclear how long is left. Could be minutes,